What is the biggest hurdle you've encountered in your life of faith, and how did you overcome it? Oh, wow. Ooh, boy, that's a big question, a personal question, which is good. Biggest hurdle you've encountered in your life of faith? I would say probably trust. Trust in God. And when you step back and see all the things God has done, you go, like, how is it hard to trust him? And it is still hard to trust, but it's weird. You know, we're not very smart. That's what we do. So for example, when I was a kid, I was like 9 or 10, I was going to CCD. I went to public schools. I did not go to Catholic schools or anything. You know, all the bad kids went to Catholic schools. And I'm joking, settle down. And this lady gave a little talk. It was like Halloween time, and I was a kiddo. I was probably less than 9 or 10. And she said how, like, she had a jack-o'-lantern and then just a pumpkin. And she said, like, and we went over the story of the rich young man who just said, you know, give everything away, come follow me. And he said no, and he went away sad. So he went away like this pumpkin when he could have gone away like this jack-o'-lantern. And that stuck with me. So as a kid, you're like, yeah, you go away like the jack-o'-lantern man. Like, how dumb do you gotta be? So, and then in 2008 really, when I was at Ave Maria University discerning the priesthood, I mentioned Ave Maria. Happy now, Chris? Okay. He has a bingo card, and when I say Ave Maria, he marks that. Archbishop Fulton Cheney marks that. But in any case, so I was at Ave Maria, and I was discerning the priesthood. I was coming to a very crucial point, and I knew it was a crucial point. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it was a crucial point. And I was invited to go on this pilgrimage to Rome, and I had the money to go on the pilgrimage or to come back to school next year. Not the money to do both. Ave Maria had been great to me. It'd be great to come back. I needed to come back. This pilgrimage would be great, run by a very holy religious order. That'd be nice. I'm at a very crucial time in my discernment. Like, I kind of need to do both. So, do I, like, you know, the rich young man, say, no, I'm not willing to give up my riches, my measly few $1,000s, and follow you? Or do I learn the lesson that I learned when I was 9 years old and follow Jesus Christ? When the rubber hit the road, it was not so easy. I was now in his position, and it was very, very difficult. So I outsmarted God, and I found some, you know, wealthy people at my home parish and asked them to sponsor me for the trip. And they emailed back and said, well, we prayed about it, and no, we're not going to do that. Okay, back to square one. What do I do? And I prayed on the rich young man for hours and hours and hours. And the night that I got the email saying, no, you're on your own, I went to the computer and I swiped my credit card and I booked the flight to go on this pilgrimage to Rome. I'm like, okay, God, take care of it. And he did. Money fell off of the trees, fell off of the walls. People I did not ask for money said, here's some money. And so, you know, Knights of Columbus gave me money. Many people, like I said, I didn't even ask for money. They gave me money. The flight was paid for. The pilgrimage, the $810 for the pilgrimage was not paid for yet when I was leaving Ave Maria. So my last day at Ave Maria for that semester, I was walking out the church, and this elderly gentleman said, hey, how you doing for loot? And I said, well, I could use $810 for a pilgrimage. And he goes, oh, okay, come to my house, I'll give you $810. So I went to his house, and he goes, here's $810 for the pilgrimage, and here's 20 more because I like you. So I've seen God work in my life time and time again. When you trust God, he never lets you down, and yet it's still hard to trust. You know, so I would say trust. Like, real faith in God is probably the biggest thing. Hope that answers the question. Long answer to a short question.